Have Khushi Khurana, who's writing to us from Noida. She wants to know the strategies that a beginner should focus on when choosing an algo trading product for the first time. So what is the strategy that one should look at, Ashish? Let me take it to you first.
See, with respect to strategy, there are many simple strategies that work as an algo. There are even moving average strategies that work, but you need to know that which strategy works in which kind of a market. So, for example, in a trending market, moving average might work well, but in a non-trending market environment, it will fail miserably. So you have to understand those strategies, and basis of that strategy, you have to also know how to tweak that, because not every product will work in every market environment. So you need to know when to tweak that strategy when it's not working, and you need to have that know-how. So I would suggest do not buy a black box where you have no understanding about it, because you don't know what to do next. You should have understanding of any algo that you are taking and how to read that, how to tweak it, and then select the product accordingly.
Absolutely, depends on every market condition, how you decide a strategy. Let's move on to the next query. We have Rajan Jain, who's writing to us from Karnataka. He's looking to diversify his equity portfolio with algo trading. Now, he wants to know some good algo trading products for mid-cap, trading mid-cap or thematic stocks. Is there anything specific like that that one could look at, Soumya? Okay, well, let's go to Ashish first. Ashish?
Yes, there are different types of products. There are quant-based mutual fund schemes that are there. I think nearly there are 10, 12 schemes that offer that product. It is based on, there are fundamental analysis, which is based on quant, basis on the earnings momentum that is looked at it. That's one aspect of it. Certain funds look at the volume price parameters. Certain funds look at different aspects of technical analysis parameters. And there are fusion analysis where you combine the fundamental and the technicals and form that. So I would suggest that it's better you can diversify looking at these funds, but you have to stick with some big players or maybe mutual funds or schemes that have that track record, that performances have been tracked, and those can give you much more better comfort in diversification rather than giving it to someone where you have no understanding about.
What should the viewer be doing?
So the key metrics that one has to understand is something known as Sharpe ratio. So Sharpe ratio measures about risk-adjusted return, that how much risk are you taking, and accordingly, what's the reward that you are getting. So something like that is important. Max drawdown is definitely very, very crucial, because you have to go back and check when there is a bear market, how did the strategy perform? When there is a bull market, how did the strategy perform? So you will come to know that when there is an adverse movement, what is the maximum loss that you can see at a series of it, back-to-back losses, are you okay with that or not? And to what extent? It's very, very important for you to also understand when to stop using that algo, or when that algo has stopped performing the way you were expecting it to be. So that's tipping point. Knowing that tipping point is also very crucial.
Okay, important to keep an eye out on those tips that are coming in there. The next query is coming in from Kamal Kapoor, who's writing to us from New Delhi. He's saying that he has seen algo product offering trend following as well as mean revision strategies. Wants to know how to decide which suits his trading style the best. Ashish?
See, it's very important that every trader should understand their own trading personality also, because not everyone is comfortable with trend following, where you are trying to capture the momentum. There are people who are more comfortable with mean reversion, but then at that time you are then compromising to the extent of the return that a trend following or a breakout market can give, because in a mean reversion technique will not work when the markets are trending and making new highs, whereas mean reversion will work very well when the markets are in a sideways action or it is correcting with not much of a magnitude. So I would suggest that it is to be coupled together, because not every technique will work all the time. Know your trading style, know your personality. Trading personality is what I say, and then decide whether breakout or trend following works for you or mean reversion works for you.
Okay. And Ashish, we have this next query which is coming in from Rahul Tiwari, who's writing to us from New Delhi. Wants to know what kind of technical expertise do retail traders actually need to fully utilize algo trading products?
See, I would suggest that algo products have it's a vast field altogether. You need to understand certain technical parameters, certain basics of those technical analysis understanding. You need to understand what goes inside the algo is very crucial. So, suppose if you buy an algo product and run it for yourself, you need to know what are the parameters that are driving that algo, and then you have to get into the understanding of that parameters which are driving it, because only then you will be able to tweak it when it is necessary. So I would suggest that basic understanding of technical analysis, understanding about basic indicators, moving averages, those are important. But what is required is whether your algo is made up of those basic indicators or is it made up of some complex things. So you need to understand that first and then deep dive into those parameters which are driving that algo.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for that view coming in there, Ashish. But that was the last query for today. So thank you so much, Ashish, as well as Samuel, for joining in with us on the show and helping viewers answer stock-related queries as well as individual algo trading and algo product queries related as well.